Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Lights from MaddenDaily.com, and in this Madden Daily tip of the day, we're going to break down the effectiveness of slant routes in Madden 18. Yes, the simple slant route is worth making a YouTube video on because it's extremely effective even for competitive pro Madden players. Let's get into it. So when looking at offensive concepts, you see that a quick pass option is the slant. Especially quick slants. Quick slants are usually the quick audible passing play in your audibles, and it's going to work very, very effectively, especially when mixed in with flat routes. So I'm going to take single back ace quick slants as an example with tight ends on two flats, receivers on two slants. Now, first, let's start off with man coverage. Slants are, bar none, probably the best man-beating route in Madden. It's almost every single Madden. And with Madden 18, corner routes are a little less, guaranteed of a throw, but slants usually always get open, regardless if it's someone great like Julio Jones or someone mediocre, decent, average like Sanu. Versus man coverage, that receiver should get open inside position, getting the separation. Flat routes will clear the area. It'll make it easy of a read. You see that there's no other zones or no zone in general in that spot. The receiver gets bumped, but gets inside position, and on the break, he's getting open. Julio Jones got open. You'll see that even Sanu on his slant is getting inside position, and he would have got open on this throw. Now, I would say man coverage, that's obvious. Slants always beat man, so that's not what the tip is. Why we love slants in Madden 18 and why it's actually used by competitive pro players is because of the fact that slants will travel the entire field. They don't usually stop, where in other years, the slant would go from left to right or right to left, and then kind of stop in the middle of the field, delay, pause. You couldn't really trust it to hit the opposite sideline. But in Madden 18, you could hit it initially versus a blitz. You can wait on it. You could throw it in the middle, or you could wait all the way and hit it from the opposite side of the field, depending on what defense they're in. So let's start off against cover 3. So again, I'm in single back ace to play quick slants. It's the quick audible in almost every single back ace formation, and you don't have to do this in single back ace. I'm just using this as an example because it does have the two tight ends to go with this. All right, let's say they're in a zone blitz, right? Blitzing the left side, they're controlling the right side. If we notice that there's no one there on the left side, regardless if it's man or zone, this is one of the best hot reads in the game because it's super fast. Soon as he cuts, you could throw it, as long as there's no hook zone there. Now, let's say there is a hook zone and we can't throw it right away. Eventually, they should get open either in the middle of the field or past the numbers on the opposite side. So you see that we're just reading the field. It's very, very easy. We can lock on the two receivers pretty much, and eventually one of them should get open. Again, if they blitz the right side, we could throw to the right slant. They blitz the left side, we could throw to the left slant, or we could wait. Eventually the hook zones are collapsing to guard them, but then these slants keep going. The left slant passed both hook zones, and we threw it right when he passed them for a easy first down. And you look and you see that the flat route to the tight end actually was helpful because he took the curl flat to the sideline, and the curl flat did not play the slant because he had to play the flat route. Let's get into the most popular defenses in Madden. Let's go with, we'll go cover 2. So cover 2, mainly everyone takes the middle linebacker and deep blues him. Now there's two hook zones, right? They're both playing the left and right. The slant should be covered initially. However, what happens when they get to the middle of the field? Since the middle linebacker is in a deep blue now, there's no one in the direct middle, you could hit the slant right there. Now you might say, well, they're going to be usering the middle of the field with one of these linebackers, so it won't be as easy. All right, if you don't hit him in the middle of the field, eventually, again, these slants keep going and going and going. You will find them open eventually. So if it's not in the middle, that slant, as he keeps going, say they're on that right hook zone, all right, they try to take away the slant. Eventually, the other slant going from left to right is going to be needed to be guarded, right? And if they don't guard him, we just throw to him. Let's take a cover 4. Usually what people do with cover 4 is they'll play underneath coverage. Underneath coverage is great because, well, I'll even add a hook zone to get two hook zones on the field. The hook zones will play the middle routes initially. They will, bite down on the slant right away. However, if you have hard flats on the field, those hard flats are definitely going to play the flat routes. So if we can't hit these slants right away, again, these slants keep going, keep going, keep going. Great throw by Flacco, by the way. But they keep going to the opposite side, almost like a baby corner route, I guess you could use it as, because the flat is staying down. So if they have hard flats, we're going to hit the slants above them. So I'm not even going to look for the slants right away. Let's just assume they're covered. All right, but they have underneath coverage. The hard flats are taking away the flats. That just means that the slants will get open, and the deep zones aren't going to play that. So you hit it either right away, you're going to beat man, you're going to beat blitzes because it's both sides. All right, and then you could just keep waiting. Eventually the user is going to mess up. Eventually there's going to be some kind of space, some kind of opening to hit these slants, since they're literally going from one side of the field to the other side of the field without stopping, and we have two on the play. And then the flat routes are taking the hard flats down, leaving these slants wide open once they get to the sideline. Now let's say they play a cover 2, they don't deep blue the middle linebacker, they have 3 hook zones, they have cloud flats that aren't going to play the flats. If for whatever reason the slants are not open at all, that just means that the flat route to the tight ends will be, either initially or as a late read. Now you might not get a lot of yards, but at least you could throw to someone. Right there I picked up 5 yards. And a pro tip, when you're throwing these type of routes, you want to throw them to the short side of the field. So if you're on the right hash mark, you're on the right side of the field, you want to mainly throw this to the right side. If you try throwing to the left side, the long side on this type of route, the hook zone, the cloud flat will be able to react and tackle our tight end right away. So we won't get that many yards. On the short side though, it's a quicker throw. You know, right here we could have threw it right away. We seen the cloud flat didn't really play him, but we waited to see if we could hit the slant. Hit the slant, hit the slant. We realize that the slant's not going to get open. That just means that the tight end on his flat will be. Now, finally, with slants, they're also really good in the end zone, in the red zone. 2-point conversions. You know, we covered slants in the how to score in the red zones with PA dive. We had 2 slants on the field, and that's because they work really well. We could throw them quick. We could throw them with a regular pass. We could throw them with a low pass. We could even high point pass them, throwing it above the hook zones. So in other years, if someone ran the play quick slants, like if I faced someone that ran quick slants, like if that was their first play that they called in a game, I would automatically assume that they're a casual player, that they're a beginner, that they don't know what they're doing. And that's just because, you know, slants were never really that appealing of a play. But in this year's game, I guess because it's a little bit more realistic, the concept of having flats, drawing the flat zones that way, drawing them to the sideline, having 2 initial reads quick against man coverage and zone blitzes, and then also having later reads either to the seam, to the middle, to the numbers, and then all the way even to the sideline. The play slants, which is 2 slants and 2 flats, is an extremely valuable play that you could use no matter your skill level. Also, the fact that you could quick hike it, you don't have to make any adjustments, it's a quick audible. It's just a very accessible play. It's usually in your audibles if you're running and then you realize you want something quick. You're not sure if they're in a blitz. You're not sure if they're in man. Call the play and just find these slants eventually getting open. And you don't have to use the quick slants play. I'm going to come out in any single play and just show you that you could get a slant on the field. If you're a beginner and you're not sure how to do that, you would press Y or triangle if you're on PlayStation. The receiver icon, let's go with Mike Wallace on the right. We'll press B. And then we will press left on the right stick to put them on a slant. It's that easy. You mix that in with maybe a drag route, a flat route, things like that, and now you have a successful route and route concept of 2 flats and 2 slants that you could create in any play. You see I'm doing it at a 5 wide that will be successful against pretty much any defense. A blitz, zone blitz, man blitz, zone coverage, eventually, either initially or as they get all the way to the other side of the field, the slant should get open. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see multiple slant plays in your playbook as you're playing a game, or if you're in play now, you would go to concept instead of formation, and you go scroll to quick pass, the concept slant, and look at all of your plays in your playbook that have slants. You don't have to use the one in single back ace. All of these should work, and will be successful. All right, it's not a groundbreaking concept, but it is actually usable no matter your skill level, where in years past, it wasn't really a good option to go with slants, but in this year, it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video. We got over 145 likes on our last video, and I'm greatly appreciated on that. I'm going to be asking for 160 likes for the next video, and we'll be back tomorrow for the next Madden Daily Tip of the Day. Regardless if we get 160 likes or not, I am going to be posting a video because it's something I want to do every day. But I would definitely appreciate it. It would show that you guys are, enjoying and supporting for me to do this every single day. If you could give me 160 likes, that would mean the world. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe if you're new. Also, make sure you check out MaddenDaily.com. We have a defensive ebook dropping tomorrow. We also might even have an offensive ebook dropping tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated with the next tip video. I'll let you guys know what drops. We just released some new content in our premium membership from pro player Matster Gamer. He actually broke down a offensive scheme from the Ravens playbook. Right here, I'm in the Ravens playbook as an example for this video, but in the single back wing slot, Matster just covered 6 videos of a mini scheme from this formation. So definitely check that out if you're a premium member. If you want to become a premium member, link to that is in the description below. That's $7.95 a month, $7.95 a month for videos every single week. And they're much better than the YouTube videos. So if you're enjoying these videos, the quality and content is much, much higher in our paid membership. All right, and you also get 50% ebooks for becoming a member. All right, so guys, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Hope you guys give me the 160 likes, but regardless, I'll be back tomorrow for another Madden Daily Tip of the Day. Till next time, it's lights. Later.